welcome back to Let's Play Birthright the Gorgon's Alliance, this time to turn 34. As you can see,
here is the current report of the holdings of your realm and those of your peers.
Alien is getting quite powerful, mostly through alliances. If you look at alliances, yeah, they're the only ones who have more allies than we do, I think. Well, possibly Tagus have a very solid network of alliances as well. Okay, I've got a fairly high payroll now, and so I'm not earning quite as much money anymore. But still a solid surplus. It's not as if I've still got, you know, still earning what, 40 or something surplus money, which is more or less what you need to move your troops around, cover running expenses for what you want to do each turn, and so on.
It's your turn.
My army in Abattoir is
Yes, Regent?
facing constant harassment from
Of course, Your Highness. Your Highness? Yes, my liege.
the Gorgon's magic.
Your Highness? Yes, my liege.
I can replace some of those losses by just joining up the army, though. I can invest quite a lot. No, I can't invest. Of course I can't invest in Abattoir. There's a huge castle in there. So, first thing to do, I think, is tie down the Gorgon himself and his vast hordes of skeletons again. What would Plumber go and see his hold? Like that. That means I've split his... It's also very useful to split his lands in two like that, because all these forces, all they can do now, well, I suppose they can attack here in
Yes, Regent?
Urug's Head in Dozone, but they can't threaten me down there. Right, Coslin Monsedge is no more.
What?
And the Gorgon has no more troops in Petulant. That must mean that they are not allied. He's not allied to the Tuornen, and they actually fought it out in there. That's cool. Okay. Moriad is going to lose that attack on Gunallison. Oh! Chaos unit in Southern Hills. I don't have an awful lot of reserves that can just move in and deal with that this time.
Your bidding, my liege.
Now, yeah, these castles are getting worn down.
Your bidding, my liege.
One level per turn, because I'm sort of besieging them. Has the Gorgon declared war on me this turn? He hasn't. So I think the first thing I'll do then is invest in Pelt. Take that province away from him at least.
Waiting for an
Well,
opponent.
of course, spend Regency for me to avoid that happening, but
Succeeded.
he won't keep spending and spending and spending. He could, because he's got much more Regency than I do. And I gain an experience level. Cool. Reclar declare war on me. That's not a shock. I'm not. And Ilian keeps asking me for an oath of fealty, as if I'm swearing fealty to anyone. Here, here comes the war. The Gorgon's what?
It's your
Not
turn.
swearing fealty to anyone. What happened to the... There was a chaos unit in there and then it disappeared. It's like it marched... It looked like it marched south. Didn't it? I I still... Regent has still got that crystal of scrying, right? Yeah, so I should be able to see stuff that's going on. Oh yeah, I should probably build some trade routes as well to increase my, sort of improve my economy a bit. But
Your Majesty?
he keeps costing an Abador, doesn't he? Let's contest. Yep, let's do that. Let's contest. Where's Avatar? There. Try and get rid of that source. Hopefully won't be able to mass destruct my armies in there quite as easily. Oh, I really didn't like that, did he? See, my regency is... I'm spending an awful lot of regency each turn now.
Succeeded.
Be fun to see though if he still can cast the spell now that he shouldn't be able to. Woohoo! He's really offering a lot of gold now, is Roger Eglondir. But I'm the Emperor. I don't swear fealty to anyone. It just doesn't work that way.
Succeeded.
He keeps casting mass destruction,
Did not succeed. It's your turn.
despite the fact that his source is now contested. He keeps casting. Yeah, I'm down to 3 knights now. And this army is a lot less scary than it used to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's still got a bunch of archers that can, you know, line up and shoot and hopefully dish out some damage. Yeah. Should really deal with those guys. But having started, I think I'm instead gonna, because it's too late to declare war on turn 3. You can't do that because you wouldn't be able to move any troops after you've declared. So Alaroin. Let's march up
Your
a few
Highness.
more knights again to replenish those that the
Your
Gorgon
wish is my command.
blasted with spells.
Your bidding, my liege, as you wish. Your Highness, it shall be done. Your bidding, my liege, as you wish. Your bidding, my
Oh,
liege,
and let's not. I
it shall
was.
be done. Your bidding, my liege.
I pretty much forgot. I really like to have these knights stacked closely together because
Your bidding, my liege.
my tactics
Your
here sort of
Majesty.
relies on
Your bidding, my liege.
Not your
Your
troops.
bidding, my
quickly
liege.
charging all my troops ahead, and the knights are the most important part of that because they have to do that at the very beginning. And if I have to sort of look around my list of troops to figure out where they are, then it's a lot harder to do.
Your Highness.
Okay, so this is where all my
Your bidding, my liege.
this is where all my troops from Fallen Rock went. I definitely need... oh crap. shield would have watered that. Well, good thing we got pelt now then. We could build a road actually from Stone's End to Pelt. And then from Pelt to Crushing Rock. And we should now be able,
As you wish.
Yes, Regent?
like that, to move troops in and out of there without
Consider it
any
done, my Highness.
difficulty.
As you wish, Regent. Yes, Regent?
Actually,
As you wish, Regent. My liege. Yes, my liege.
Yes, Regent.
My liege.
Your Highness? Of course, Your Highness. Yes, Regent? Consider it done, my liege.
My liege.
trying to make up my mind what unit I
Shall
want
be
to.
done, Your
I
Highness.
think that one.
Consider it done, my liege. Your Highness?
My liege. I'll get on there, Your Highness.
Of course, Your
Yes,
Highness.
Regent.
My liege.
My liege. Yes, sure. Regent.
I think a Goblin Archer should be enough to hold on to Dwarf's Hold in case these guys start attacking Dwarf's Hold. I've got a castle there after all, so it's mainly there to prevent them from getting any further into my lands. Crushing Rock
Your Highness?
is a bit
Yes, Regent.
less well protected.
Your wish is my command. Regent. Consider it done, Regent. Majesty.
Oh, this is better. I should be able to hold my own now against him, more or less at least. If he does decide to move in there. He could also attack into Stone's End, which would be bad. Worse, in fact.
Majesty.
So I think I'll split this force.
Your wish is my command, my liege. Your wish is my command, Majesty. As you wish, my liege.
So something like how about something like this?
Your Majesty, it shall be done. Your bidding, my liege, I hear and obey. Your Highness,
These guys
bidding,
hopefully
my
should
liege.
have at least a chance. Probably won't.
Yes, Regent.
What about these guys? Also, I don't know.
Your Majesty,
It's very annoying to have these units here like a sort of eternal threat. They can start attacking and interfering and doing all sorts of annoying things.
My liege.
Especially to my regents' force. I really don't want them. You know,
My
here's what I do,
liege.
of
As
course.
you wish.
yes, Regent. Consider it done, Regent.
I'd rather lose. No, they can't. Now that's the only troop. Right.
Yes, Regent? Of course, Your Highness.
Yes, Regent.
This is the only army that can actually attack Stone's End because otherwise they have to go through Pelt. So keeping my biggest armies in here is a good idea actually.
Your bidding, Majesty. Your Highness.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be like that. Suppose that was 5 minutes just wondering how to organise my small armies in there. But yeah, I'm gonna destroy that holding now, and because I got nowhere else to invest, right? No, so I'm gonna destroy the holding in abattoir, like so. Source holding, spoof, spending an awful lot of Regency. But it's important. Yeah, I'm already invested in
Succeeded.
hurting that sort, so I might as well get rid of it completely. It'll also hurt his Lee lines, so go away. Because he had lots of Lee lines from that source into other sources over here that weren't as strong. So yeah, here the Muckalard troops attacking Dwarf's Hold. Golden Archers can, of course, not defend against that. I'll pull them out of there. We'll lose they'll besiege our castle and we'll lose the level of our castle. But it's,
Here is the current report of the holdings of your realm.
we won't lose the province at least. And I suppose it's turn 35. So hope you'll join me later. Until then, live and let live.